and a little tiny little inch this big of ecchi. Finally, my depression has subsided so that I can talk about this. You guys remember when you were the anime tadpole, when you just started watching anime, that first anime just sparked you just start watching a shitload of anime. I'm here to talk about Bento. If you watch anime a lot, you probably have heard of Bento and probably even watched it. When I go on YouTube and I try to look up Bento and see what people think about Bento, because personally for me, that shit was fire, okay? I don't see anybody talking about it, no reviews, no nothing. I know the show is like made like 2010 maybe, but like give the show some props. Basically, it's one big game. And if you don't know what it is, just sit back and let me tell you about it. It starts off with the main character. His name is Yo Sato, right? He's big chilling in the cut and he's living on his own. He's going to school and he has a specific amount of money that he needs to spend on food so he doesn't run out of money, so he doesn't go broke. That's for all students. Now, he's going to the local convenience store and tries to get some food and goes for a bento. And this gets straight bop. I'm not gonna go into complete detail, because if you guys want to watch it yourself, I don't want to spoil the whole fucking thing. There's no point. He gets straight slammed. And the reason he gets slammed is because that bento was half priced. And only a certain amount of bento get half priced. So all those students in that area are trying to box so they can get half price food so they can save their fucking money. And by the way, the bento looks so fucking good. Alright, so basically the rules are they have to wait until nighttime when everyone leaves the store. Alright, so they have the complete store to themselves. No one can fight. They all have to wait for the discount god to put the half price tags on the bento. And even the 75% off. He puts them on and then he dips out of the room, right? He goes to his little lounge to wait till the battle begins. Now, if a manager wants to take a bento, cannot be attacked, okay? Because, you know, he's a fucking owner, duh. Once he leaves, the battle begins. Niggas start swinging left and right. And let me say something real quick. I feel like this is one of the fight scenes people don't really understand. This fight scene is actually so well choreography. This fight scene was so well choreographed. That's why I'm so surprised that people didn't really talk about this show, because niggas were boxing in this bitch. You can use weapons. You can use any type of tactics, as long as you don't spill the bento or hit anybody after they grab a bento. So it's basically the first person to touch a bento wins. If you touch a bento at the same time as someone else, you gotta box for it. That's why I feel like the simple concept makes the show so good, because when you go deep into detail about a show and like how the show works, you gotta pay attention to too much. This is just a fun watch. You just watch niggas box for food. And if you lose, you're going home with some fucking ramen. You can use any means necessary to get a bento box. You can sneak past the fight, so like if niggas are boxing above you, you can like sneak under them niggas. You can use fucking baskets. You can use carts and ram niggas. And I kid you not, there is a shit ton of sweat in these fucking fight scenes. Now back to the story. This show is like action, you know, school, a little bit of romance, because that's just up and down, and a little tiny little inch this big of ecchi. So my man's Yo Sato, he gets slept, and he's like, what the fuck? Goes home with some damn ramen. My man Yo Sato joins the Food Lovers Club. They get together and they go at night, every single night, and they box for bento, alright? That's the little group they're in. There's a group of like him and then, you know, fucking group of girls. But it's not a harem. And they all box. They don't team up. They don't jump niggas, alright? They fight one-on-one. They do what they gotta do. They gotta fight each other, so be it. If you just so happen to be OP, you got no problem fucking niggas up. And you get an alias, alright? My man's Yo Sato gets the alias of Pervert. And then you got Ice Witch, alright? You got Beauty by the Lake. It's his cousin, but she boxes. You got those bitch ass nigga wolves who fucking gang up on niggas and fucking cheat. You got I think her name is like, something about a pig. I think it's like a boar. The boar is this fat bitch who drags around a fucking car and hits niggas. And those are just to name a few. Oh wait, there's one more. It's fucking Orthos. Twin motherfuckers. I kid you not, these two girls are the most ruthless fighters in the game. They double team, okay? No, everyone's like, what the fuck? this right here, I'm gonna do that. If you're gonna watch the show, you see this? You see that? Just imagine this. Death. If you watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about, okay? It's just so, I just think it's a great show. It's not on my top, and it's not on my bottom. It's right there in the sweet spot, okay? And you know, I'm pretty sure most of you guys know that I am a connoisseur when it comes to anime openings. I listen to them all the time. I gotta analyze every single thing. I gotta know why this anime opening goes with this certain anime. And this anime opening, it's pretty good. Of course, a show like this is not gonna get another season because, you know, you can't really make plot points in a show like this. Now I'm just waiting for the day I walk into a convenience store, grab a fucking candy bar, and get my ass beat.
Come